Before we go any further, when I say skinnier, I do not mean undernourishing yourself, undereating, or starving yourself. I'm talking about finding a healthy body weight for you and your height and your age, and I'm talking about maintaining that healthy body weight in a very healthy and sustainable manner. No crash diets, no misery, just smart, practical habits that work. Tip number 1, know your calories the smart way. First things first, you need to find out how many calories your body actually needs. Now, I highly advise you to go onto an online calorie calculator. I also have a video which I will link in the description box below where you can work out your calorie needs for muscle building, for weight loss, for weight maintenance. I've got that video. You don't need to use anything online. It is a manual calculator. I give you the formulas and you can just simply use a calculator on your phone or an actual calculator, and you can calculate your daily calorie requirements that work for you. Now, if your aim is to lose a bit of weight, you do need to be in a slight deficit, and you can calculate that using an online calorie calculator as well. And then once you hit your goal weight, you can calculate your maintenance calories. This is such valuable information. I highly encourage you to Google it and find it and stick to it. Now, number 2, portion control, because size does matter. One of the easiest ways to lose weight without actually dieting is to watch your portion sizes. A little trick is to maybe use a side plate instead of a big dinner plate, or when you're at a restaurant and your food gets served, maybe halve it or take 1/3 and ask for that in a takeaway. But portion control really can help. As I mentioned in my video where I spoke about my personal weight loss story, I will link to that video in the description box below as well. I shared that I lost about 10 kilograms simply by walking and portion control. It really does work. Another little tip is you can use the hand method when you are serving. So protein would be about the size of the palm of your hand. Your fats would be about a thumb size. Your carbs about a little bowl full made out of your fist. And then, of course, vegetables, especially non-starchy vegetables, are like free food. You can go nuts. Have you ever sat down with a bag of chips, mindlessly eating, only to look down and realize that half of the big bag is gone? Well, me too. So, for the love of all things good, ladies, please, no more mindless eating. This is where mindful eating really can come into play. Sit down, chew your food slowly. Taste everything, smell the aromas, actually sit at a table rather than eating in front of the TV, and put your fork down between bites and simply allow the food to digest as well. Often if we eat too fast as well, we actually go overfull instead of eating to satiety. So eat mindfully, eat slowly, make it an experience, enjoy the whole process of eating your food. And your portions should be then within the right amount, and it will help. When you pay attention, you are way more likely to stop eating when you are actually full. Tip number 4, work out, but make it fun. Exercise is not punishment, it is self-care, and it really should be seen that way. And if you are finding you're dreading going to the gym or you hate your exercise routine, switch it up and do something else. Go for walks, go for bike rides, play tennis, ping pong, squash, swim, dance, jazzercise, get together with your friends and just run around like crazy. Whatever it is that you find enjoyable, do that. Because remember, doing something consistently beats perfection and beats beating yourself up every time. Make healthy food swaps, no suffering needed. So you can make healthy food swaps that you might not actually even notice the difference. For example, you can choose zucchini noodles over actual wheat pasta noodles. You can swap out chips for maybe air-popped popcorn or roasted chickpeas. You can swap out chips for crudité vegetables like carrots and cucumber and little mini baby corns. There are so many healthy food swaps you can make that still deliver that same satisfaction. You can choose dark chocolate maybe over highly sugary processed milk chocolate. There are many food swaps that you can make, still leaving you satisfied and on your way to weight loss. Tip number 6, cut out emotional eating. Remember, food does not equal therapy. Now, this tip is something that I need because I am still an emotional eater, believe it or not. I think I do exercise enough and restrain myself enough so that I don't actually gain a lot of weight. But in times of stress, and as you ladies know, I'm going through the grieving process over the death of my ex. I tend towards sugary foods, chocolatey foods, soft, highly palatable foods that contain a lot of fats and carbohydrates. Now, I know that this is not healthy, but I am going through something really emotional, and I know it's temporary and this too shall pass. However, I do advise that if you are dealing with a lot of emotional stress or a lot of emotions in your life, rather turn to something like journaling or going to see a therapist or talking to a friend or meditating or going for a walk. Deal with your emotions in a healthier way rather than reaching for that cookie or the chocolate cake. Stick to the plan now, but give yourself grace. Remember that weight loss is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent over the long haul. We all slip up from time to time. It's not a big deal. Just remember to get back on track as soon as you can. And remember that it's all the small daily changes that you are making over time. So even if you make one healthy change and only do that for a week, get back into it if you slip up. Progress over perfection wins every time. And the last tip here is a combination of protein and fiber really will keep you feeling full, satisfied, and prevent blood sugar crashes and dips. Added to that, remember to try not to drink your calories in liquid form. I know, the Starbucks Frappuccinos and blended crushed ice drinks, I love them as well. If I do have one, I consider that as part of a meal. So mentally, I am calculating that that is about 300, 400 calories in one of those big drinks. So if you want to have one on a special occasion as a treat, it's fine. But remember, always include them as part of your meal, and everything has calories and everything adds up. Food adds up, but so does exercise. Everything in moderation. Keep consistent, stick to the plan, and you will be skinnier. Now, if you are still battling with your weight loss goals, I always say that nutrition is key and it plays such a huge role in achieving and reaching your goals. But a lot of us don't have the time to sit and try and work it all out. If you need help working out your calorie needs and coming up with a meal plan that is tailored to suit your needs, I can help you with that. Please email me at louisecorrins.yt@gmail.com. and we can create a custom plan for you based on your calorie needs, a 7-day meal plan, and I can help you achieve your weight loss goals. So, will you actually get skinnier after watching this video? Well, not instantly, of course, but if you take all these 8 tips and you apply them consistently over time, you will see weight loss results. It's all about sticking to the plan. Weight loss isn't a mystery. It's all about knowing what to do, what healthy changes to make, and actually doing them and then sticking to it for the long haul. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.